the party, excuse us for the tardy. Had to pick up a Mari, and cop some Bacardi. Bartenders pour some shots, so I'm starting to get high. You ain't the fire, bitch, I think not. You can't stand in this spot. Oh, out to the DJ. This a song you finna play. Let me grab that mic. Oh, I'm feeling right. Ain't no worries, ain't no stress tonight. We a little drunk, so be polite. Staring at me, oh, what a light. I guess you got some stage fright. So DJ, turn these lights on low. Come and meet me on the dance floor. Play something nice and slow. So DJ, turn these lights on low. Come and meet me on the dance floor. Play something nice and slow.
You at the After Zarty, at the After Zarty, at the After Zarty.
Okay, I'm gonna go first. Then I'm gonna let everybody say first. I'm gonna get out mine. No, I'm gonna let y'all go first because if I go last,
I ain't gonna lie, I forgot what I was doing.
So you gonna be like, Milli gonna go first, and Sunni gonna go last, and then I'm gonna go. No, Sunni gonna go middle, and I'm gonna go last. All right, you can basically be like, we at the After Zarty, but you gonna like say your name, all that shit. Okay, Milli go first. Ready to go.
I'm Millibucks, and I'm here with Zion and Sunni at the After Zarty.
All right, cool. Go.
It's your girl Sunnitharapper, and I'm here with Zion and Millibucks at the After Zarty.
All right, cool. My turn. You ready? What's up, y'all? Welcome to the motherfucking After Zarty podcast. We back with another motherfucking episode on this Thursday motherfucking night at 8 motherfucking p.m. or 9 p.m. Whatever it is, you know, because I don't know if it's a double hit or not. But long story short, I'm motherfucking happy to be here, and I'm not no rude ass bitch, because I'm from the motherfucking South, and y'all know every motherfucking weekend or Thursday, whatever the fuck time, y'all let me come back to your house time after time after time again. And I'm so happy to be motherfucking here, right? But I'm not a rude ass bitch. I'm from the fucking South. I don't know about y'all. Oh, damn, bitch. Hold on. I'm from the fucking South, okay? So I need y'all to make sure y'all fucking speak. Let me know who the fuck y'all is, right? Because we not a rude ass bitches, okay?
We not none of that. We not none of that. It's your girl Sunnitharapper checking in After Zarty. You already know what it is.
Yeah, and it's your girl Millibucks checking in. You already know what it is at the After Zarty.
Period. All right, so like always, before we motherfucking jump into the motherfucking nitty gritty, bitch, we gotta take I ain't saying nitty gritty in a long ass time. Y'all remind me to say my statements, because that's my word now. Nitty gritty. All right, but anyways, like I said, before we jump into the motherfucking nitty gritty, we're gonna take a motherfucking shot, right? And Sunni gonna be our fucking bottle girl for the night, right? Because she in the motherfucking middle, right? So Sunni pours all the we got shot cups up here? Okay, so pours the motherfucking shot and shit like that.
Yeah.
Please pour her a Patron shot.
Yeah.
Don't pour her nothing motherfucking heavy.
Nothing but
baby, long story short.
Patron.
That's what I'm saying, y'all. And let me let y'all know right now, because I feel like we all lit, right? So we have 2 other people in the room with us, right? We got 3 people in the front room, y'all. Yep. It's the After Zarty. So focus on what we talking about, right? You gonna maybe hear background noise. You gonna hear all type of shit, right? But make sure y'all, you know, we talking like we had a motherfucking Zarty, a party. You know what I'm talking about? So this how the motherfucking vibes be going, all that shit, right? But long story short, as long as these mics are on, baby, just and believe, you can hear what the fuck we saying. Don't play, baby, because...
Get your shot.
Yeah, I ain't pay these high ass prices for nothing. Who you talking to?
The After Zarty.
Yeah, let's see her shot. Damn, you heavy
Your shit cold.
You not heavy handed. No, you are actually.
I really didn't mean to do all of that.
We toasting. We
What you
just
got to
drinking our
drink?
shit.
She got
Casamigos.
I get too much.
Miss Bottle Girl, what does she have to drink?
She has Patron.
What are you looking for?
Come on.
Right, what you
Take your fucking shot that you pour for yourself.
Man, clap me up.
Damn, bitch, okay, bitch. Clink with them at home. Don't be rude. Clink with them at home. We in they fucking house.
Take a shot.
Clink, 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 clink. We
See
got
a
juice.
shot. Take a shot.
My girl has been on it. She got the juice already and shit. Goddamn, I'm just not used to all of this. Like, y'all.
You ain't even
So I want to talk about so much with y'all.
What the juice?
Y'all some motherfucking superstars. I hope y'all know. Y'all know y'all some superstars.
A little bit.
Don't say that. A
A lot of bit.
bitch.
You're right.
Yes, let's stop putting these adjectives before our shit. Like one thing I do hate, I hate when people describe. So I understand logistically. I'm not at the motherfucking TED Talk level, right? But I'm trying to get there. So stop motherfucking putting little podcasts when you describe shit to me. And I call every bitch out before they be like, oh, your little podcast. What adjective did you use, bitch?
Exactly.
Please, when they be like, oh, you a little rapper, please stop fucking using that adjective, bitch. Because you wouldn't go to Oprah and be like, your little Oprah show. Oh.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't go to Tyler Perry like, oh, I like your little studio. Oh, okay. It ain't little bitch. Okay. Big adjective, bitch. So I'm big on adjectives, right? I don't know nothing about nouns and all that other shit. But adjectives, I understand it. That's one chapter English class I passed, right? But I do want to talk about y'all. So I understand that y'all both are fucking rappers, musicians, all that stuff, and influencers, right? And I feel like I'm going into the lane of being an influencer too, right? And lately, I've been battling with the thought of motherfucking failure, right? Yeah. And I feel like when I was driving yesterday, I was driving in my car and I didn't have no music on, right? Because that's how I get my topics. I just drive with no music on and I think about shit, right? And I knew y'all was coming today and I was like, you know, like what really is resonating with me personally? So when I have my topics, y'all, it's really what's going on with me. Yeah. I just want to ask, I'm really asking for opinions on my show.
Okay.
And I'll be the base, it's personal opinions, of course. Give me how you feel. And I feel like lately I've been being transparent with y'all. I've been feeling like a lot of times there's nothing necessarily going wrong with what I'm doing, but the fear of failure is in the back of my head, beating my ass every fucking second of my fucking life. So I feel like, how do y'all deal with, like, y'all both are like, y'all not really underdogs. Like, y'all not underdogs. So I feel like, how do y'all deal with motherfucking, like, ignoring the fact that, like, shit, tomorrow may be the day, like, something could go wrong. Like, do y'all have that dog where, like, failure could be an option?
No, definitely.
I do have it. But I feel like it's going to be there regardless, so why pay attention to it every day? I feel like something going wrong is a possibility regardless. So I might as well channel some positive vibes. Cause
nah, definitely.
Negativity there.
You can't. I definitely feel what you're saying because I think about this too. But it's like when something you passionate about and you wake up every day and that's all like you burning inside of you and that's all you think about, that's all you want to do. It makes it easy for you to just like put that to the side and be like, nah, because I deserve this for myself. I deserve to go and see and do everything I can possibly to get myself where I need to go. So I can have no regrets in life.
Facts.
Facts.
So I feel like with failure and things like that, I feel like a lot of things come with failure, right? And a lot of times I've been feeling like lately I've been trying to go to like a more like a mental, and you gonna ask my close friend. You're on the show now, so you can ask my close. Everybody come on my show, get asked to close friends, right? But I feel like my close friends is not what people think it is. It's not me posting my dick and shit. It's me posting like really what y'all. I really show y'all transparently what I'm dealing with outside of all of this, right? Because I feel like a lot of times when people connect with us, a lot of times it's the game. We're not supposed to show when we having bad days. We not.
Yeah, we not.
It's not.
Right.
Ain't nobody trying to connect. When I was promoting all my sad boy shit, people ain't trying to hear that sad ass shit, bitch. I'm depressed too, bitch.
Right.
But I feel like, generally, people have accepted more kind of like, okay, this nigga's a happy nigga, but in my close friend, I'm able to vocalize to certain people like, hey, bitch, this is really how I feel. So I feel like this. When y'all have y'all bad moments, when y'all have y'all moments of like being discouraged and things like that, like how do y'all really take in all of their feelings and all those emotions and things like that? Like how do y'all handle my problem is self-doubt. So I'm just being direct. How do y'all handle self-doubt? Do y'all have self-doubt? Ever?
Definitely.
Like, do you ever feel like I was talking to him earlier? I said, do you ever feel like you should have like a 9-to-5, like instead of like trying to pursue like the entrepreneurship career and things like that?
No, I never feel like I need to have a 9-to-5.
Yeah, me either.
I just be like, damn, how can I be smarter than the drug dealers? Because right now, it's looking like I'm leaning towards that route.
Bitch, I'm ready to rob a bank.
Right.
We can go to Wells Fargo right after this. We ain't got to play no games, bitch. No plan needed, bitch. Just kick it in, run out, grab whatever you see.
For real.
Bitch, I don't care if that pain get on my face, bitch. I'm going to make that $100 stretch.
No
bullshit. No, fuck invest in my career. I just need the money.
Me too. I just want the money.
Real nigga question though. If a nigga was to come say, hey, I'll pay for everything for the rest of your life, would you stop doing real music?
No. For one, I don't even fuck with niggas like that. For two, I could never be that bitch.
Yeah, she don't fuck with niggas like that, but I honestly feel like I put enough music out.
If a bitch come, baby girl, wait a minute. If whatever you like, a bitch come anything and she say, I'm gonna take care of you for the rest of your life.
No.
Really?
I really couldn't.
Baby, if a little boy come right now and tell me to my motherfucking face that he want to come take care of me, wine dine, 69 me, and treat me right and fly me out to Italy and London back to back, bitch, I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't know who y'all hoes is.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Bitch, I don't have to sit here because, bitch, I ain't gonna lie to you. What I will want to be one day, I got 2 goals. I got 3 goals. Make this podcast shit pop, make that music shit pop, and be a kept woman. I don't mind being a kept woman. Do you want to be? I like being a kept.
I'm cool with that, but not. I just want to do nothing for the rest of my life. Like I gotta have something for myself. I gotta have the satisfaction.
Yeah, girl, volunteer.
No, my music. I gotta like. I just have to get my goals that I want for me in life accomplished.
It's personal.
So do you? Okay, so that's a good question. So did y'all watch Bel Air, the show on Peacock?
Yeah.
You did?
Not the new one.
So so the new one. Okay, so do you remember when?
I ain't seen the new one. What you mean?
Damn,
The
you didn't watch
episode?
the newest. No, not newest episode, just the new
season. I haven't seen.
Oh yeah, I
did.
did.
Y'all. Okay, so I don't know if you got that far, but like, you saw how Ville was struggling with like trying to pursue her own career because her man was popping. So could y'all marry somebody who's basically like more popping than you? Like imagine marrying like a fucking like, and this is all hypothetical. Imagine marrying like a fucking Drake, a Diddy, like and it's kind of like he kind of like, well, baby, I need you to be there for me. Right now.
Right.
Let's not say that. This is how they got their shit. They could date now. I'm talking about people that's like the baby. No, the baby ass niggas like you know what I'm saying. Like could y'all like be with a man who's lucky his career is excelling. He's in that process. Not even debate. Let's stop saying music, but like a lawyer. It could be a lawyer. It could be a fucking fireman. If I like a damn. Yeah, actor. Like his shit at the right. He just needs somebody just gonna hold him down at night. Like could you put a pause on your career? Cause that's what she did on the show.
Ooh.
I feel like you don't need such a big pause. I feel like I can support you and still do what I do. Because I'm not your secretary. I'm not your, you feel me? I'm not your assistant. I'm just your backbone. I could do all that and still worry about me. I don't see why you need all 24 hours of my day to, no.
Facts. Would you put a pause? Or no.
And it should be vice versa.
I cannot do it.
Sunny be straight to the point. Sunny straight to the point. Okay, so I feel like this, right? So I feel like I do say a lot of times I do want somebody to take care of me, but I sometimes look at sometimes like even with having self-doubt, having fear and things like that, right? I genuinely feel like sometimes I wonder like if I was to stop and have these self-doubts, I would feel worse because I didn't figure out what it could have been for myself.
Right.
Like imagine like really like when y'all like think about y'all career and thing like that. Imagine for both of y'all, imagine y'all receiving your first Grammy. Receiving your first BET award, receiving your first Billboard chart, receiving your first motherfucking exclusive ass feature, like. But then
that's
imagine
what you're
also,
think about.
Also though, that's what you're supposed to think about, right? But also imagine like if you stop, you think about that. It's gonna probably eat you up more if you stop.
Way more. And that's why
because you probably don't even know that if that could what I just say spoke over y'all could be a possibility because you stopped. Like so I feel like a lot of time when I have self-doubt, I realize that like. Shit, I mean, if I do stop today, like I wouldn't really fucking know because bitch, I'm fucking. Right. I'm stopping, bitch. I'm not fucking getting the fucking grass, right? Gave up. But I feel like this, right? Y'all watch the show Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah.
I feel like there's no love in the career. You can't have a relationship and be in love. I don't think you can.
Would you like have a career and be in love?
I don't think you can.
Why?
I talk to somebody right now, right? They are also in the industry. They do their shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like we make it work, right? But we make it work to a point to it's kind of like it's not really what I need. I feel like our schedules are so incorrect to the point where like I don't know y'all love language. What is y'all love language? Y'all know y'all love language?
Yeah, my love language is like physical touching.
Physical touch.
Affirmations.
I'm acts of service.
Oh my God. Acts of service like what? What's acts of service to you?
Material things?
No, just like dates, attention. Like I like attention. I like a random thought for you to leave something randomly like that. Like access.
Okay, that makes sense. I like that too.
Stuff like
I get that. That's sweet. That's actually really romantic. So I feel like with that, right, with these affirmations and things like that we want, just love words of affirmation, shit like that, right, and acts of service. I feel like when you pursuing your career, you have somebody else pursuing their career, right? It may be hard to get that out of that person. I feel like right now, look at my career, like you look at your career. Do y'all honestly have time for love? Like, I feel like sometimes I don't have time to, like...
That's because you're making love seem like it's supposed to come normal and naturally. It's not supposed to be no chore or no job.
Yeah. I feel like I think it depends on the person's mind frame. Because,
right,
like, the way
like
that you're...
or the other person?
Both
people mind frame.
Because what you're saying, I've been in a position where I've had someone tell that, you know what I'm saying, and explain that side of things. And even I had to understand, like, I really believe in you make time for what you want to make time for, one. And for two, but it also depends on where that person is in their life and what it is that they genuinely think they're making time for or want to make time for. Because some people get in relationships and they think that they could give themselves 100% to that person while 100% pursuing something else. And then you start to realize it can't happen. That's where you get on the end of the other person is like, damn, I'm not really getting this person 100%.
You're right.
And it's like, how can you give 100% if you really like genuinely energy-wise putting yourself somewhere else?
You're right.
But I feel like if you get in a situation where you have someone who's working as a team with you, then it could be different.
Right.
Because both of y'all mindset is already helping one another. And y'all in the same like y'all are, balancing one another, feeding off each other because y'all are helping one another get to whatever it is y'all trying to get to. Now, I think it is a little bit different when y'all both growing hard in two different situations trying to come together. You get what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
I feel like it just really depends on the situation.
Facts. Okay, let's take a shot.
Okay.
Y'all want a shot? No. Damn.
She got her shot.
I
pre-poured it.
You don't drink?
I did yours right here.
Okay, take a shot. Take a shot of your juice.
Hey, babe.
Take a shot of your juice. This yours right here.
Not take a shot of my juice.
You want Patron?
I'm on whatever you want, because Patron is for grown folks.
Patron, really,
for real?
Like, I be 3 shots in.
I feel like it be a lower vibe.
That's gonna be the reason why you probably fucked up after the next episode. You drinking Patron.
You drinking Patron, bitch.
Got some niggas make me queeze.
Nah, man.
Queef?
You a strong bitch.
No, queasy like.
Oh.
like nauseous.
Why is it just dry making you queef, bitch? Like, I'm about to say, that's a
Bitch,
random
not
fact.
fucking queef.
Okay,
on,
clink with them
let's
at home. We ain't clinked them the first time. I don't think we did. But clink. Where your
Clink,
shot at,
clink,
friend?
clink.
You got your shot?
She got a shot.
Air clean.
Clink, clink.
Boom.
Air clean.
Where your juice?
Where your juice?
Clean. Period.
Hit that table,
It's giving real Breakfast Club in here.
Mm-hmm.
Why? I'm drunk. You saw what I
Actually,
just
give me
did?
my water now.
I just blew my shot. I blew my shot out like it was hot. That's how I know I really don't want to take it. Damn, your water cold quick.
Right, it did get cold quick.
What?
I want her to untwist it for me.
Bitch, why? She got the nails
I'm
on.
not an octopus. I have 2 hands. I have one in this hand. Okay, thank you.
She said I'm not an octopus.
Yeah, this shot finna kick my ass.
Take it.
Sunny, shut the fuck up.
All right.
And you pour.
Y'all, let me tell you how I made motherfucker Sunny. I
You
made
pouring
Sunny a
big
side by
shots.
side with y'all.
He scared the shit out of me when he
I
came
know
up.
I did. Your body
Cause
language
I-
gave very like, what the fuck
Cause
going
I had
on?
them shades on, I couldn't see.
Bro, I was
That's
at the
exactly
end.
what
That's
it
why I
was.
was like,
It's always, I
hey, we
can't
talked
see.
before. Like
I
I
ain't gonna
just
make
talked to you yesterday.
Bro, it's always because I can't see if I'm startled.
I was like, damn.
Cause I'm
what
the
fuck?
friendliest bitch ever. So if
I ain't gonna lie, I was like,
if
let me just
y'all
ask
come
her.
to me,
I ain't gonna lie, let me
It's
just
'cause
ask
I
her some
can't
dry shit. Cause at this point, she obviously don't know who the fuck she's talking to right now. So I'm just letting her go. The bitch was shocked. She was like,
I was dead
What's going on,
ass.
friend?
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry, friend. I didn't mean to do it like that.
It's okay. You did good.
I was saying, I don't drink for real.
That's cool,
I be
though.
smoking.
So I got a real question. So I feel like lately, right? I feel like I'm gonna be transparent. Don't judge me. If y'all judge me, I'm gonna cancel the interview.
Never that.
Why we judge you?
I haven't been to church since the pandemic started.
Me too.
I haven't been to church.
Okay, cool. You too.
Since the pandemic.
Okay, cool.
I mean.
Well, we about to get into
But I feel
religion.
like this.
Cause I'll break it down.
I feel like this. I'm gonna be
I don't feel like you have to go to church.
You know I'm finna get
to-
serious. I'm finna put all that
Yeah,
shit
put
down.
everything down. Come on, let's get serious.
But I'm scared to talk about it. But can I be transparent with y'all?
For
Yeah,
sure.
be transparent.
It may backlash on me, and it's not even gonna be like a social media thing. It may be like a fuck, I just fucked up. But I want to talk about y'all. 'Cause I feel like this is our generation. I've been going to a church since I was a kid, right? And I believe in this one man who's supposed to direct me to be like a better person, all that shit, right? And I feel like I saw his flaws when he like, I ended up doing music with his daughter, my pastor. I ended up doing music with my pastor's daughter. And I was talking about him one day, and she had like an attitude, and I was like, that's weird. That's a sign. So then later on, I found out that like, one, he ended up cheating on his wife.
Yeah.
And I realized, I feel like I told my friends that moment, I was like, I had lucky already, that he cheated on his wife when I already disconnected from church of the pandemic. But I realized that moment was kind of like, I feel uncomfortable going to a church now because I feel like the man that I raised up, supposed to believe in, not believe in, but like really think
Yeah,
he's supposed to
like a
lead
role
me.
model.
He was also my mentor. So I'm thinking of him one-on-one, like, you're my mentor. You didn't cheat on your wife. Like, you didn't did some bullshit. And I feel like a lot of time, I feel like I battle with I want to find a church, y'all, but I'm being transparent. I'm scared to find a church because I feel like at this point, like, I'm fucked up. Like,
So you gotta like remember that God tells us not to put fault into men because men are always gonna sin. They're always gonna be men. That was the whole point. We
men
can't put
or men?
man, human.
Okay.
Human.
Humans are always gonna sin. They're always. You can't put all of your faith into humans because they're still human. They're gonna mess up. They're gonna fuck up.
Yeah.
Preachers and pastors are just the vessel of the information from what God wants us to know. You go on, you use your common sense and your heart and your mind to go and live the life that you want to live. Each man is responsible for them own. So you can't fault him for being human because God will still
Right.
forgive him.
You
And
gotta
that
see
don't
where
mean
I'm
his
coming
message
from.
You know what
shouldn't
I'm
supposed
saying?
to reach you.
Right.
No,
And
but y'all
that's
gotta
unfortunate. You have to just really, and it sucks because we hold pastors to a certain level. You know,
true.
I actually had a situation happen. My youth minister, who I raised me in the church, I found out that he cheated on his wife. He got papers served at the Bible study.
Down.
And the girl he cheated on with was a lady in the church and got her pregnant. So
And that be
look,
common.
believe me, it
That church
got
is
real.
lit,
And I
bitch.
was like, no, that was the first time that ever happened. Like, we never had drama.
Oh, God.
In our church, and that really hurt my feelings, and it really made me question a lot. But I had to remember me knowing the Bible, still me being raised in church, me knowing the Bible, and God saying, you know, that men are always gonna still be men at the end of the day. Like, we
Facts.
can't fault man for being man at the end of the day, because no one is perfect. No one walked the earth was perfect but Jesus, and that was the whole point of God sending him so that we could see in flesh and blood the only person that we should believe in is him. Like
That's true,
it.
but I feel like this, and I feel like this is more like it's like I feel like okay, so this is how I feel like my connection with Milli started, right? So I feel like I met Milli basically on like I feel like I knew Milli from music, but I feel like we didn't connect on our music shit. I feel like I connected more like a bitch. Look, I'm going through it, bitch. I see you going through it, bitch. Help me, help me, help me, help you, help me, help me. So I feel like this. Right? I feel like when that shit happened, right? When the pandemic started, I'm gonna ask both of y'all. I think that's when I realized what spirituality was.
Yeah.
I feel like that's when I realized that like. This maybe you can disagree with me. Don't beat me up, though. Don't judge me. I'm trying to be transparent with y'all. It's a touchy subject. I luckily realized that I'm less religious. I'm more spiritual.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's hard to say that to people because I feel like people look at you like, oh, you don't believe in God. I'm not saying that, bitch. But I believe in. Let me say this.
A higher power.
Who you believe in may not be who I believe in, but we both probably believe in some type of higher power. Like you said,
that's what I
some type of
label it, higher
right?
power.
My God is my God type shit. And I feel like when I have my, I feel like what faith truly needs to be preached as if when you die, it's what you personally believe, what you think you gonna see, not what this man on this mic think he gonna see.
But religion is belief.
Yeah,
so it's so
like
I
pure
don't have to-
belief.
Let's talk about it in
Everything.
nigga terms. Religion is really a dice roll. It's a dice game.
You never know.
Because I mean, let's be transparent. We don't fucking know.
That's what I'm saying. We really don't know. And then
There's
for
no
black
facts.
people in America, they robbed us of our true religion. So we over here.
What you mean?
Christianity was meant for Jews or for white people. That's why half of the stuff in a Christian Bible we can't even relate to because we never had that privilege that they had in the Bible. They robbed us of our religion when they brought us over here. We wasn't supposed to be. We don't have no. That's why you see all the mainly black religions. It's about unity. It's about sharing because that's what black people need. Christianity, they do whatever they want. It's no demands. You know, Ramadan. You know, it's some type of restraint. Because we're different beings and we knew we was gonna be different beings. When they took us from over there, they robbed us of everything. And I don't see how black people admit they robbed us of everything, but y'all still believe in this religion. So my
question with that is, and it's more for Sunny, right? I'm actually because it's going back on what you said. Really, both of y'all. Is Christianity a white religion, I guess? Is that something that's forced upon us? Because I'm gonna say this.
Well, the church organization is
claim
a
to be
non-denominational.
Christian.
We Christian because we black, because that's what they
gotta say
Because that's
Christian.
what they
Yeah, we all say Christian, but do we truly know? I don't know. Bitch, I might be fucking Jewish tomorrow. Like,
That's what I'm saying, because I've been researching more, and it's like, they really practice the majority black ones. They practice unity. Like on days they give to people who don't need it. That's what the black community need. That's what we were robbed of. That's why we so independent and we can't depend on each other over here because we was robbed of the natural unity, the natural village of a religion. But yeah.
So I say this,
and
I'm put like
the first
this.
one was meant for Jews. The first Bible ever was meant for Jews.
Yeah, it was meant for
So I'm put like this, and not to like transition from religion to this, but I feel like, it's like it triggered me when you said this. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm sorry. I feel like we went intense out of nowhere. I feel like we went from fun to like, hey.
But I mean, it's needed.
But it's like a real discussion, especially in our community, that we don't really talk about a lot. Like a lot of black people they know, they hear, they even probably go do their own silent research. But we have like our grandmothers that we don't want to disappoint, our mothers that we don't want to disappoint. Because I could tell my mom about this all day, and she will argue me down about the Bible. And it's like, well, what do you do? Like, you can't. They're already been living for years a certain way, and now that we have these
self-man is their own self, their own choice.
Yeah.
So I feel like this, right? I'm picking on Sunny. So I feel like this, right? I feel like sometimes and that it's out of religion. I'm talking about just our older elders. So I've been transparent. So let's take a shot. I feel like I'm finna be transparent. It's finna go different. Because Milli, I feel like, okay, this is how I feel. Milli, I feel like okay, so yeah, I'm being transparent. Everybody already know this. Because y'all been in the studio. Milli been here before, but I feel like Milli, I've changed as how I host my show. So I've learned so much since you came. So I feel like my topic's finna be more like deep. And I feel like I'm kind of like,
mind getting deep.
I'm like, damn, I don't want to throw her off. But I feel like
you're not gonna throw me
what
off.
you
I'm down for
said
it
is
all.
like, damn, like I really want to talk about it with y'all. I feel like y'all cool as fuck. I feel like talk about it with y'all. Someone's tapping in.
And we gonna talk about it.
Either one episode.
Take my first shot. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I just took mine.
Fuck you, girl.
Playing catch up.
A bitch that only drink juice should never laugh.
Oh, let me.
So,
Yeah,
we
I'm
talking
gonna give you
about
a half a show.
Okay. Y'all playing.
Milli not coming
should've
back.
put
So
Milli
please
somewhere.
understand this is the last time y'all seen Milli. Milli not coming back here. She don't like it here.
It's a little water shot.
I'm gonna come back. You just stay talking about the shot.
Milli gonna come back and lie and say, bitch, I'm pregnant.
Oh God,
like,
I should have said it this time.
I had one bitch say like, look, she said from the start, I'm pregnant. I said, damn, bitch, like, I was pissed off. So okay, this is how I feel. Being transparent with y'all. Okay, so basically I was talking to my grandma. Okay, so I feel like a lot of times, I don't know how y'all feel, right? My grandmother, I feel like because she's in her 70s, right? There is no changing those people in that age mindset. I feel like we are talking to a brick fucking wall. That's 70 years, and we probably, I feel like all of us probably early 30s or under our 20s, right? So I feel like, let's say 30. I feel like that's 30 years of us knowing shit and 70 years of them knowing shit.
Right.
I was talking to my grandmother, right? And I was telling her, like, I never told my grandma I was gay. But my mom ended up doing it and pissed me off that day. But she finna tell my grandma, right? My grandma was ignorant, but she was like, I already know that shit, because of course you know that shit, bitch. Hello, how you doing? But when I was talking to her, right, she was trying to understand something. She was trying to, like, not take accountability. And I basically let her know, like, so, like, I don't know what to classify my situation as, so I don't want to say, like, I don't want to say I've been raped. I don't want to say I've been, I don't know what I was. I just know something was wrong. So I feel like I was trying to tell her, like, you know, like, something happened to me and when she was saying, like, nah, ain't no way in hell you gay, it ain't it ain't nothing I did, you know, I was there for you. And I basically told her, I was like, I ain't gonna lie to you, know, like, 3 times some gay shit happened at your house when you was babysitting me. Yeah. Real nigga shit, right? Like, yeah, it really was to my head, like, yeah, bitch. Like, ha, bitch. Like, but what fucked my head up right at that moment was that when she looked at me, she took a pause, 5-second pause, she said, ain't no way you lying, and walked out my house. So I feel like at that time, right, it took me a long time, right, to the point where I feel like I realized at that moment, older people are not going to see your point of view no matter what it is, because at this point, I'm looking at my grandma who's 70, they deal with segregation. They tell me stories about how they dealt with segregation. My grandfather who older than her is telling me how, like, yeah, nigga, I met Martin Luther King. I walked with that nigga. Like, I had to deal with this shit. Like, so I feel like sometimes I feel like we all live our lives. We're the generation where we live in our life different. Yeah. They know we live in our life different, right? Yeah. But sometimes I feel like we also had the moments, right? Fuck all the social media shit, all that shit. At the end of it, for that, we all had the moments where we feel like, damn, I've had the moments where I feel like, damn, I let my people down. Like, I feel like sometimes even with this, I feel like sometimes am I embarrassing my last name? So I feel like, how y'all feel about that shit, like with your music, with your career, even just how you move as a person? Fuck all the bitch shit that we do, just as a person, do you feel like you living towards your last name, you living towards self?
I feel like I definitely used to have those moments. I still have those moments where I feel like because my mama doesn't, she's a Christian, raised in the church, raised me in the church, single mother, all of that, all the statistics. And she's always been pro music for me, pro Sunnitharapper, just all of it. But of course, she's always just like, damn, but do I gotta dress like this? Why you gotta do this? Why you gotta say this? Why you gotta do, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Eventually, though, she started seeing and realizing, like, okay, this is her. This is just her. She still has a great heart. She still, does good. She makes people smile. She still carries herself in a certain way. You know what I mean? Like, so she started kind of understanding and backing off. But I still feel like, damn, I feel like she's still disappointed because she'll be like, well, I don't show such and such your page. I don't show the family your page. Like, she throw little slugs out there at me to make me feel bad. And then I have to remember, like, I'm not living for those people. I'm living for me. Right. So you cannot be upset that I am choosing to make decisions that is going to mark my own chapter. I'm writing my own book. You can't write my book. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like sometimes, when I write my book, I feel like I am keeping in mind that shit. I'm trying to make sure our family last name is, I'm trying to make sure our family last name is like a Kardashian last name.
Right. No, dead ass.
Now, when you say my last name, they pretty. Because what I did. I feel like this, I look at this, I was telling my team, right? So I have interns right now, right? I feel like, I was like, I want y'all to understand that if I was to die tomorrow, like, y'all would have people to put in this shit and continue the After Zarty name. Like, it's not, I don't want y'all to label it just, if I die, it's gone. No, bitch. Have somebody next year tomorrow and continue with the stick.
Continue with it. Because
I feel like this is a legacy. I feel like even when y'all do y'all meet shit right there, right? When y'all build y'all legacies and all that shit, I feel like a lot of our elders did not realize that, like, I feel like a lot of times they didn't see past what could be in the future. They only saw at that moment because their struggles, right? I feel like
they couldn't. I don't feel like it's their fault.
They couldn't. It's not their fault for sure. They didn't have the
mental capacity to even think about
You're right.
some of the things that we're able to do because they didn't even have the resources to show them that was social possible. Media.
We didn't see what was possible.
Exactly.
Right.
So, unfortunately, that's just what happens. And the next generation under us, they gonna be doing shit that we probably like, what? Right.
So this is how I feel about that, right? So I feel like this. I feel like this may fucked up. Y'all can get me wrong, right? I feel like no matter, I don't want to work a 9 to 5, right? But somehow, some way, no matter how big I get, right, I still want to be involved in a school. So right now I do work in 9 to 5, work at a school. I'm a middle school teacher. And I feel like that helps me understand, even when I talk to y'all, what topics needs to be addressed. Because I'm witnessing what's not being addressed, what's not being served to them. And I'm realizing I'm also able to compare that to what I didn't get when I was in middle school, what they didn't get when they was in middle school, and what they're finna go deal with when they get, when you get to high school, baby, you grown.
Exactly.
So once you get to high school, like, if you don't know this in middle school, baby, when you get to high school, you gonna fuck up. So I feel like a lot of times, and I'm be more transparent. It's maybe weird to say, so I don't know. Don't beat me up, but understand where I'm coming from with this. Them kids watch these podcasts. I know they do. They tell me all the time, like, I'll watch this. Like, they in love with y'all. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm letting y'all know, but no, I let them know who come in every time I have a weekend. They be like, who you doing this weekend? That's their little thing, cute. Friday. They know it's both of y'all. Y'all, these kids know who y'all are. Right. So understand, like, it's on us. It may be heavy on y'all. It may be heavy on y'all.
I completely understand. Like,
but
I'm
I feel
big
like
with the kids and understanding. That's another reason why I think it's important for them to see women. I just was having a discussion with my friend because, you know, I had somebody basically like low key, you know, tell me about my body and made me want to feel like I'm supposed to change who I was and what I'm doing when I'm on stage because I don't have a perfect image to what people feel like you're supposed to look like when you dress a certain way. Right. And I had to be like, I don't give two flying fucks about how anybody feel about what I look like.
Let's talk about it. Guys talk about it too. I own my flaws with you.
Bro, they like nigga, women, we have fupas at the end of the day. We have certain body parts about us that at the end of the day, they're going to be with us as women because that's just how our body and hormones are set up. And I just think that it's crazy because we are looked at like in the industry, if we don't look a certain way, well, who told her she could wear that? That's what Lizzo goes through. You know what I'm saying? You feel like because she look a certain way, she not supposed to wear certain shit. And I think that is crazy. You're upset because she's so comfortable in her skin. It makes you uncomfortable.
I'm going to talk about the Lizzo thing first, right? Because I want to make sure I say this.
To me.
When I did my first season, right, I used to like always bring like, I used to ask niggas, I'd be like, what you fuck with a fat bitch? And I would always be like, I would always compare, like, they'd be like, what type of fat bitch? I'd be like, Lizzo. And I look back at that moment, right, that's the first clip I feel like went viral. Not the first clip, but the second clip that went viral for me. And I feel like when I look back at that shit now, I'm like, why the fuck I said Lizzo name? Like, that bitch ain't do shit to me. And I feel like she already fighting so many battles just being that size in her industry. Like, and she's a talented bitch. She has a show out right now that people not even watching because basically I didn't watch the show, right? But I feel like people not watching shit. It wasn't promoted because people don't want to, necessarily the community don't want to see that. So I feel like this, right? I feel like being transparent, right? I feel like when I got the attention and things like that from the podcast, right? It's all new to me, so I'm battling. It's harder for me to battle with the shit because it's new to me. A lot of the comments I do see are about, like, damn, that nigga fat as fuck. Like, shit like that. Like, niggas be on my ass, like, damn, like, he drinks so much, why he big like that? Like, shit like that, right? And it's kind of true, like, niggas not even knowing. Truly in my head, it's kind of like, that's always been my thing. Like, bitch, I've always been, like, self-conscious about my shit. Like, I don't show the shit. I never been walking around like, I don't give a fuck about the shit, bitch. What it is, like, it is what it is. But internally, when I lay down at night when I'm by myself, bitch, that is a problem to me. Like, it is what it is, right? And I'm working on shit now. But I feel like, a lot of times I had to also come to the realization that you have to self-love yourself and be the best person that you can be, right? When you walk with confidence, there's so many people that's motivated by your confidence than with your flaws. Nobody truly want to hear like, oh, I'm working towards it. People want to hear like, oh, I'm confident with how I am now.
Yeah.
Because there's people that's worse. And I feel like a lot of times I feel like this, right? I used to be very big on like, this is a shitty character trait. Don't judge me. Milli, don't judge me because you be giving me the eye, bitch. In high school, I used to always say, I only wanted pretty friends. Would y'all ever like that?
No.
Nah.
Really?
Because I always thought I was the ugly friend.
Yeah, me too. I was always the friend that was the one who had to be funny.
Never? Have you ever thought that? Damn, I'm a shitty person. Okay, I'm in the room alone. Okay.
But it's a lot of people like that who only be friend for an image.
Yeah.
Okay,
so especially
like,
on nowadays, like more than when we were growing up.
Like
exactly.
Yeah.
We didn't know.
Damn, I'm that old. I'm saying that shit.
I mean, we had social media.
We had it, but it wasn't like social media.
But it was like Facebook. It was Facebook.
Like, we just get on Twitter.
Exactly.
It was show
I just got on Twitter, so I'm still late to the Twitter game.
I had everything. MySpace. I had everything. I've been on there.
I did. I had MySpace. And like even with MySpace, everything was still so much more and like
it was still reality a part of it.
Exactly.
Not a reality. You was
really friends with your friends. Everybody was friends when you knew. They went to your school. It wasn't no random people on social media in the whole world.
I feel like basically I learned that basically like a lot of my like issues when I had friends, bad friends, and y'all say y'all didn't have to go to that shit, so it's different, right? I feel like I always try to keep up an image. Like I would legit always be like, oh, I just want pretty friends. Oh, I just want some hoes that everybody that think they turned up. Like I don't want no lame friends. Like, and I realized, right, them pretty friends and them not lame friends was the main ones that would grind me, rob me, fuck off of me, do me bad, treat me bad, talk about me in front of people, friends, and be backstabbing as motherfuckers. And I realized that the friends that we may not be society norms are the main friends that will love you and treat you motherfucking right and really be your ride of motherfucking dies, right? So I feel like what I'm asking y'all is that you say you haven't went through that moment, but like, how do y'all deal with basically like you said, we see society. We see how everybody. Let's look past society. Let's see how everybody that's popping friend groups look. I can't be specific with that. I can't purposely cannot be specific with that. But we know friend groups that's popping. Everybody gotta be beautiful in that friend group.
Yep.
How do y'all deal with that issue of basically knowing that like what really could take all of us to the next level is presenting ourselves to that next level, like all my friends, these type of niggas. But bitch, all my friends ain't them type of niggas. I got one friend who motherfucker do FedEx driving. That's my motherfucker nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do y'all deal with that? Like, it come down. It ain't about the artistry no more. Like, it's really our image, and I feel like.
Yeah,
what
it's
probably
all
holds
about
us back
image
is our
nowadays.
No, it's all about image.
It's barely about talent anymore.
On God, it's barely about talent. So how you feel about that? Like when you look at all that shit, like how do you deal with like fuck talent? Like we all know, bro. All three of us some talented motherfuckers. Like at that point, that's clear. We ain't gotta talk about that no more. Like it come down to image. Like you taking a shot?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not taking a shot, so I'm gonna answer the question. I'm not taking a
shot. Okay, answer the question, baby. Go ahead. So
I feel like the image conversation is personal because I am one of the people that's everything that society don't want. Dark skin, plus size, and I'm bisexual. So it's like you get targeted from each, but you just gotta be yourself. I just wake up. If you wake up knowing you that bitch, you really don't care. Whoever gravitates towards you, you know, it's like they fucking with me for me because I'm not even fitting the society's norms. And I had plenty of people reach out like, I really appreciate your confidence. And I know they compliment me on my confidence because I am plus size. Like, I don't get to just be feeling myself. I have to feel myself outside of being a plus size girl. It's like, oh, she cute for a big girl. And it's like, I don't have to see myself like that. I see myself as a human, a beautiful human. I don't have to see myself as like, oh, well, let me not hang around all the skinny girls because they gon' da-da-da-da. It just plays like a big, like image plays like a big role nowadays. And it's like, you either give a fuck or you don't. But I'm not gonna pick and choose who be around me as far as an image because sometimes bad bitches be boring. You feel me? And I like to have fun. Or sometimes they be there for the moment.
We not gonna talk about this.
Yeah, sometimes
we
bad
petty,
bitches be
but we
boring.
say, so this how I feel, right? So I feel like this. I feel like there's a lot of times. I don't know. I'm gonna ask y'all how y'all feel. I'm asking y'all too. I'm asking everybody in the room. I feel like a lot of times, because I dropped my. Okay, so last week I dropped the episode where I feel like that was my first time being like showing like I'm a transparent ass, learning ass nigga. I feel like a lot of times I would say like, yeah, I'm learning. I don't know, but people think I'm playing. Yeah. I feel like last week they saw like, bitch, I really don't know this shit. I'm learning to be a better person. Yeah. So I feel like even this conversation, right? I feel like I'm gonna ask before I ask the main question. I feel like this is a simple question. Do y'all think I'm going the wrong route with basically like learning as I go with the podcast?
How is she supposed to do it?
Right, how you supposed to do it?
But y'all know, no, don't do that. Y'all know how society works. If Wendy Williams would say some of the shit I be saying, like, oh yeah, fuck that shit. But then next week come back, oh my bad, I ain't know. Y'all like that, like, nah, I cancel that hoe. But I genuinely don't be knowing. I genuinely don't fucking be knowing that shit. But I'm really losing, like, I ain't gonna lie, let's be transparent. I'm using these conversations. I ain't gonna lie, I really enjoy when y'all bring extra people. Cause I be on there like, well shit, let me ask y'all real quick. How y'all feel about that? Cause I feel like sometimes like we on the mic sound like, but these people I'm like, I got something to say real quick.
Yeah. Right.
So I feel like I'm learning as I go. And I feel like last week was my first time. I feel like this is how I feel. Last week I didn't promote that much cause I was going through burnout, right? That episode ended up doing by itself. Without me promoting, because people are sharing that motherfucker. That's me being transparent. I'm in there talking about all type of shit about myself. Letting people know, bitch, I'm human as fuck. So I feel like a lot of times, right, do y'all feel like, are y'all accepting, and this really for y'all, right? And I'm going to ask y'all too, right? Are y'all accepting to people, allowing people like us who are in the industry and trying to build our platform to make these mistakes, right? 'Cause I feel like y'all know we quick to have to deal with cancel. I don't know if y'all been in y'all back of your head. Cancel culture is real.
It is.
And me having a podcast, it's scary than a bitch. Because like, y'all, I could say one wrong sentence and it's all over for me.
But you also gotta understand.
Because sometimes I feel like somebody should know a certain thing, and if they still go with the flow and then just, put it out there, it's like, I feel like you should know that. So it just depends on what the issue is. Like what
Yeah, what I'm talking about at that moment, yeah, facts. So yeah, how you feel, Sunny?
I feel like people fall in love with transparency and honesty, and that's the reason why Cardi got to where she is. She said a lot of shit that a lot of people probably could have counseled her with, but I think they just respected her personality. And I think that as long as you're a genuine person and do everything, you know, with a genuine heart, and you just really out here being you and yourself, the world's gonna be receptive of that regardless.
Facts. I feel like a lot of times I just want people to understand, like, even with y'all, because let's not say that y'all not fucking Webster, okay? Y'all don't know you're fucking wearing a dictionary. There's shit that y'all may fuck up on in the future, right? And I feel like a lot of times people forget that, yeah, we all got platforms. Yeah, we all got this going on, right? But we're human.
Exactly.
But I feel like regardless, it's a 50-50 chance because it's a lot of people in the world. It's some people who will understand that you made a mistake and you growing, and then some people who won't. And that's just the chance you take with anything you say.
Like, this is what I realized. I'm gonna give you an example.
Cardi B, how you said, like, they still be on her ass about her special like, she just made a post about it being, you know, domestic violence and
sexual assault.
And they just said they still brought up her past about her drug and all that, and they just don't let that go. So it's like, either way it go, you gotta deal with people who care, deal with people who don't.
Right, it's about what you
And I feel like this. So this what happened,
Yep.
right? I'm being transparent. So I did an episode with somebody. I dropped the episode, everything, right? And there was an influencer, big influencer. And I realized at that moment that when you're an influencer, you either get two different audiences. You got people that love you and see no wrongs in you. And you also got people that love you and also will point out your flaws, people that hold you accountable. And I feel like the type of people I had that fuck with me, hold my people, I'm going to give y'all a shout out. Y'all hold me accountable and I appreciate it because that's how I was raised. I'm accountable, like, don't bullshit me. Don't hold your nuts on me. But there's some people who got fans to the point they don't see no wrong with what they do.
Yes. And I don't even want to say no names.
We can't say no names. No.
Yeah,
she don't do no wrong. She don't do no
can't
wrong.
do no
She don't do
wrong.
no wrong. Baby, she don't do no
Like
wrong.
her fans, like,
She don't.
Yeah, no, but yeah, like, they don't see no wrong.
she
So I feel like
Sometimes
this.
she do be like, what? And then it's
What
like,
did she
because you
do
love her
wrong?
so. No, I mean, like,
She don't even talk.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's
not
why
wrong
she
like
keeps doing
that.
her business.
like she
Yeah.
got
Oh, her fans? Yeah, no. Yeah, y'all be tripping. Y'all be tagging
she
people.
don't even talk.
Yeah, she don't talk.
She don't.
So I
She
feel
don't
like
do the
this. I
same
feel like I did an episode with somebody who had a big fan base than me. And everybody watched the episode because of that person that was on the episode with me, right? And I feel like I got attacked so much that week, y'all. It had my head feeling like, okay, so let me be transparent. I used to, in middle school, I admit, I was a bad person, period. I was a bad person. But it's because I got bullied in high school. I bullied in middle school. I didn't know myself. I can't find myself. I was with my parents. I finally went to school. I didn't live with my parents. I found myself, right? But with that, I was hurt. Didn't know how to accept people as being my friend because everybody in high school and middle school was fucking over me. So I'm being a bitch to people because I'm not knowing how to accept you, right? So I was a bad person, right? So I feel like had the person come on my show, they was like, oh, this nigga's a shady ass nigga, a mean ass nigga, right? That same shit I used to hear in college. But me knowing I learned myself, like, oh, I'm not that type of shady ass nigga. I'm not a bad person no more. I'm a good person. Like, I'm being a nice person. I'm connecting with people. I'm a loving ass. I'm really a loving ass nigga, right? That week tore me down. Let me try. It's been 2 weeks and I'm still fucking with the shit. But then I realized that, like, my people that fuck with me start getting the comments too, like, wait a minute.
Yeah, like, chill.
Like, I'm niggas that been watching my shit lucky, like, nah, this nigga is learning shit. Like, as he go through. So I feel like with open my eyes and I feel like I'm motivating y'all to understand that, like, as y'all grow, there's gonna be people that's gonna find some shit that you said in 2009
Oh,
Yes.
for sure. And use it against you.
and use it against you.
Yeah.
It's niggas that done made a video about me. I'm getting y'all, it's, at this point, it's probably like 30 videos on TikTok of what shit I've been saying on season 1 when I was didn't have the studio yet. Oh, he said this, y'all. Well, bitch, I ain't fucking know, bitch.
Right.
Like, I was uninformed, bitch.
You could address that you just grew up and learned, and then you just
But
got to
with black people, you can't do that. White people can do it.
Yeah, they
White
can.
people can. White people cry a little bit, give a little note speech, and be like, "Yeah, I'm healed."
forgiving.
But let a black person say, "I'm sorry, y'all." No, and you know what's crazy? It be black people tearing down black people mostly.
Yeah.
It don't be the white people. White people love you no matter what.
Yep.
And that's going back to us being robbed of
It's
unity.
really crazy to me.
Don't
Like,
have
Facts.
unity.
it's really
She
crazy to
preaching.
me how people can really get on Instagram and just. I've never since social media has been in my life. I've never wrote a negative comment.
Right.
One
Me
time
either.
on social
Right.
media.
Me either.
People wake up and do that shit all day.
You know, it be
And that
kids-
shit
It's like-
weird because it's like you okay with like being a hater out loud. Like
Out
you
loud.
can scroll and say negative shit like, ugh, what
It's
she got
like
that
shit in
on?
your head,
but
bro,
for
but
you
you
to really
type
and then
it.
they be sitting there like, oh, I can't wait till somebody agree. And it's like,
Or
why do you
respond
have
like-
that mind frame?
It's crazy. It's like, who raised y'all?
They be watching stuff like, oh, let me see what's
So
wrong. Let
have
me
y'all
have a
got
comment.
backlash for anything y'all said so far? Like in y'all industry yet? Have you had to deal with that shit?
Not yet.
So do you think? Okay,
No.
so no, both of y'all. Okay, so like I
My
have.
backlash is
You know,
from
it's
the
wild to me
image.
the fact that y'all saying, "Nah, yeah, y'all way bigger than me." So that means y'all doing something great.
Yeah.
But I feel like for me to deal with that shit. But I feel like, okay, it's different industry. I'm totally different industry than y'all. So, of course, it's going to be harder for y'all to do that shit. Me, bitch, I'm, yeah. Like, bitch, I'm in this having to preach. But I feel like, what do y'all think y'all going to do to mentally be prepared for that shit? Because I feel like I wasn't mentally prepared. And it ate me up. I'm being transparent with y'all. I did, like, no bullshit. Like, I did go to my friends know I went through the depression moment with the shit. Like, I, like, shut down. Like, I didn't promote last week. Like, I ain't do none of this shit because I was damn near, like, I feel low. Like, I feel low again. Like, I feel like how I used to feel in high school. Like,
why was you feeling low? Was it because...
It's triggering. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, me knowing I did so much self-healing and better myself where I don't want to be a bad person. I don't want to be doing people like that. I don't want people to think, like... I don't want people feeling like when they come to my show, like... I pray, but I feel like it's and I know who... I'm realizing what type of people are saying that shit about me. I pray when people come to my show, they don't think I'm being rude to them or I'm trying to search for shit. That's really not what I'm doing. Like, I swear I'm in this whole, like, I feel like I'm telling my business more than y'all telling y'all business. Bitch. I'm asking y'all for opinions, bitch. I'm really, hey, girl, let me talk to you, bitch. These motherfuckers ain't answering my question. Like, I feel like, but people, like, will go home and lucky call people that's been on the show and be like, yeah, he was rude. He asked, like, I asked, like, prime example. I'm going to give an example because the episode not going to come out. I asked a gay male about HIV. He felt like I was trying to target him. Maybe he may have HIV. I didn't know. I swear to God, I didn't know that shit. I don't know to this day. Yeah. But he reacted like he did. He went to the restroom during his episode, and I went to go check him in the restroom, and he was talking shit in the restroom, but he know I could hear him. He was like, he asked me about HIV, like I fucking know that shit. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck he trying to get at. Yeah. So when he came back in the room, I'm the type of bitch, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Before we record, I said, hey, I heard you in the restroom, by the way. I'm gonna let you know before we start recording. I ain't gonna hold my nuts on nobody, bitch. I'm gonna let you know what's up. And I feel like that moment was kind of like he called somebody they don't live in Houston. They went to a different city. He was like, yeah, bro, was so rude. And I feel like he was like, yeah, he was searching for shit. He was trying to find information about him. It's like, no, I'm not. Like,
yeah, you being transparent.
So I feel like a lot of times we're gay.
Period.
Why we're not talking about that?
It could be discussed with any sexuality.
And I've done that.
But you can't ignore the reality.
I'm gonna ask you the same question, right? That actually strike nigga. Have y'all had sex with somebody? Do y'all have one night stands? Have you ever had a one night stand?
I
had one, but
have you had? Did you know that person's status at that moment?
No. I did not. Absolutely.
Did you have sex raw?
Absolutely not. I didn't.
I did.
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, y'all some bougie hoes, bitch. I just started using condoms this year. I started using condoms.
That's a risk. You know, you been knowing about condoms. If you decided not to use them, that's a self choice.
Yeah,
you're right. You for sure right. Like if I was to have that shit, I couldn't be mad at nobody but me.
Yeah, you couldn't.
But I couldn't be mad at the person that gave it to me because bitch, I knew better. But I feel like this, right? I feel like a lot of times, a lot of people mistake what we say, right? I feel like a lot of things, like say tomorrow, right? Y'all have the #1 Billboard song, right? Somehow they gonna find something y'all said. Right. They gonna find something I said. Yep. So how do y'all like? That's what's kicking my ass. That's what the self-doubt is for me. It's like tomorrow I may wake up on my sleep and ooh, fuck, I said that in 2013.
Right.
That's my fear.
Right.
But you kind of had a past that made a negative offer. You can't ignore that negative thoughts do exist. And it can alter your, how you are as a person. You went through that. For me, I kind of feel like, I'm going to root for what's right or positivity in any situation. So it's like, if you could go back and find something that's against it, I'm just going to have to stand on it because I always felt like I was, rooting for what's right. And if you can inform me on how I was wrong, I'm gonna just take that information and run with it. If you don't, if you can't accept that I took the information and I'm growing, that's on you. I don't have to, I'm not living for you. I'm living for myself growth. So I'm gonna take the lesson and I'm gonna continue thinking I'm the good person or being the good person or always choosing to do right. It's all about self-choice. But you can admit. And you need to appreciate that you can admit that because a lot of people are bad people and don't know it. If you can admit that your situations made you have negative thoughts.
Used to be a bad person.
If you can admit that and you can grow, what the fuck can we do? We're not gonna stone you just because you did. All they could do is write some comments and go on. But you got to go home and say, okay, I may have hurt somebody when I said that, so maybe I shouldn't say that no more. It's about your self growth, how you take the negativity. You shouldn't let it get you down. You should be like, okay, I knew that was going. Now that I know that they hurt somebody, I'm not gonna do it again, or I'm not gonna say it again. Or I'm gonna learn why did it hurt them. That's your responsibility as a human because we are in this world with other humans. A lot of stuff be personal, but we are here with other humans. So that's why respect is a thing because we, we bump heads with people. So it's like all you got to do is learn, and try not to. hurt people's feelings because in reality, you know you can get canceled. You know how the world goes. So all you can do is grow and say, let me save myself from being canceled. That's the reality or not. Let me learn and say, I can't say this no more. To save myself from being fucking canceled. That's all you can do as a human is just keep learning, keep growing. Because I don't like that you talking about you got depressed and all that from comments. No. Fuck them. Bitch, you learning, you growing. And I ain't taking no shot.
Milli, you already had a pause, bitch. Take a shot.
I took one last time.
No, you did not.
She did. I gave her like a little, half of one.
Bitch, I see you moving the cup. Then we just start pouring. Take a real shot with this. This a real topic.
Bitch, once I start feeling my tongue, that means it's gonna say whatever. So that's on you. Ooh.
You want your bottle cold, Milli? Huh? No. I was trying to trick you to take my shots. I thought you were gonna say yeah. Where your shot at, baby?
Where yours? Come on.
You see it?
Oh.
Yeah.
That means you ain't taking something.
I absolutely cannot.
Toxic as fuck. You poured that long ass shot. Honey. You know what I'm gonna get? Hey, I'm hiring for a bartender.
It's me.
Cause I can't let these guests pour no more shots.
Right, she pouring
Fucking Costco type of shots, Sam's Club shots, bitch. Can we get a fucking Walmart shot, bitch? Damn.
Not Costco. Sorry.
That shit nasty as hell. Okay, so this how I feel, Sunny. Let's talk about it. Ladies, y'all ready behind the camera? Y'all ready?
Yep.
Before we wrap it up, let's talk about the main topic. Let's talk about beauty standards in the industry.
Please.
Because like I said, we all know we all talented. But beauty standards is real.
Man.
And it's overpowering
Rap
talent.
beauty standards is
especially in the rap industry. Not that everybody want to rap.
Man, we're not even. I just literally had a breakdown
Milli,
about
petty
this
as
earlier.
And you laughing is pettier. Everybody want to rap.
It's like nowadays, if you slim and pretty,
You want to rap?
yeah,
If you slim and pretty, you can rap on Itty Bitty Piggy, bitch, you can rap.
yeah. And then you damn near don't even have to know. I ain't gonna even just say slim because the thick, the skinny, thick ass
BBL.
shit coming in.
BBL.
Yeah, so it's like the image do play a role. And I know for a fact that it overpowers talent. In the music industry, I can say it overpowers talent.
So I'm going to ask Sunny this question, right? Do you feel like you have light skin privilege?
Definitely.
Okay, I'm going to say this before I go to Milli. I'm aware that I have gay, straight passing privilege. That's period. And you have a best friend who does not have the same privilege as me. I'm aware of that shit.
Yeah.
I can do this podcast. Like I said, I've said this before, so if you want to beat me about it, bitch, I said in the past episode, argue about that.
Argue about that.
Cause y'all read the comments one day. Fuck the episode, just read the comments.
Right, I be reading
them. They be eating me up. So I'm aware that I get away with a lot of shit on my show and have mostly with straight niggas. When I have straight niggas, I'm able to be like, you suck big boy?
Yeah.
Because they're not looking at like, oh, this is a gay nigga ass man shit. They lucky end up forgetting like, oh, this is a gay nigga ass man shit. Cause bitch, I have straight, like I don't that's blessing. Blessing to me. Good luck me, I guess. So I feel like when I'm asked this question, I feel like I want to be able to be transparent and be open because I feel like let's all also accept the privilege that we have. So I feel like you accept your privilege, I'm accepting my privilege. So I feel like, Milli, do you think you have privilege of anything?
I honestly don't. Well, maybe, I don't think I have privilege. Because even with like my personality, they still have to break down the barrier of the privilege I don't have. Like, do I even want to fuck with this big ass, dark-skinned girl? So it's like, in order for me to even get to my privilege, it has to be somebody who don't, so it's like, I feel like I'm funny and I make people laugh and that, people kind of gravitate towards me because of that. But it's like, if I haven't cracked the joke yet, you just gonna judge me for, I don't get the, she light skin still, let me, he straight pants still, let me, I don't get that. So it's like, I still have to break down extra barriers to even get privilege. Because I get privilege because I'm talented, I can rap. If you take a chance to listen to me, I'm seeing now that people be like, oh, Milli, I get different privileges, but I still had to prove myself. It wasn't like I literally had to kick down that door and show them like, bitch, I have some talent and you got to go 10 times harder because seeing my peers, like I done seen people blow up and all this and it's like, damn, but what the fuck they overlooking me for? And they looking in, I've been putting in twice the work in my bars, twice as hard, da-da-da. So I don't feel like I have privilege, but me working hard, I'm gaining privilege and that's bad to say because it makes me mad that people can get privilege off of just looks. I have to still earn every privilege I get. Like, you have to know who I am. You had to overlook my image and be a fan of me in order for me to get the privilege that I got.
So, Sunny, what privilege do you think you not get, right? So, I feel like there's flaws in my privilege, right? So, I feel like a lot of times, although I do have gay, straight, whatever the fuck privilege I have, right? I feel like there is still niggas that will not come talk to me. There's niggas who I know see this podcast that know it can help them, but won't talk to me because I'm gay. But there's also niggas that's also, which may fuck y'all head up. There's gay niggas that won't come talk to me.
Nah, I don't fuck my head up. I believe you.
Yeah.
Like, there's gay niggas who legit think I'm trying to give a personality. Like, oh, you trying to act so hard.
I think it's a thing. It's like a competition, you know. That's why they always say opposites attract. Because the same always is like a competition in their head. Your peers are always a competition in their head.
You're preaching. Look at them. Don't preach them. Preaching them. Because she's talking to y'all, not me, hoes. I already knew that shit. Talk to them, baby. Look at the
Baby, I got to stop that.
Go.
Like, the more people
it's
who
competition
really
for sure.
Like, and it's crazy to me.
I'm sorry,
I
pretty
mean,
funny.
I definitely feel like, although I am like have like a certain pretty privilege, I still get the body shaming part, you know, because of how risque I dress. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still come to you with the shit you might see Ari or Jada in on. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I'm wearing that too. Cause I'm that bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have that confidence. So it's like, because I'm not perfect in certain areas, you know what I mean? It's like a bitch still gonna get some haters in the background.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, so I feel like this. I feel like a lot of times I feel like, damn, bitch.
Heavy-handed.
That's what I'm saying. Hello, y'all hear me? Okay, we're back on. So I feel like a lot of times I feel like, I just feel like this. I feel like a lot of times I feel like we crucified for just trying to be our best selves.
Yeah.
And damn, son, you felt this.
For
Sonny
real.
felt that one.
Y'all understand. I
Like-
literally had low-key like a slight breakdown this morning, earlier today, and I said this morning, like after about holding, like living up to the standard that people have put me at.
Yeah.
Same. Talk about it. You got it. It's your show. Go. Welcome to the Sunny Show.
Bro,
Right.
no, because when you give people certain things, and the bigger you get, the more people expect out of you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And like, although it might look like I got everything together over here, like I don't have everything together. Like, I'm still struggling living a broke artist life because it takes so much money
It takes
when
so
you
much
live
money,
in
oh
an
my gosh.
actual. Probably, honest life. I ain't out here scamming D-boy. I don't
Right.
have no sugar daddy. Like, I don't have all these things that a lot of female rappers get to privilegely have to be able to ice themselves out and do this and do that. And then you get people in the industry who literally, this is what they said, like, you have to look the image before labels want to look at you. So I got to rock the chains and do this and be a designer for a motherfucker want to look at me. Like, that shit low-key broke me down this morning because it's like, I'm sitting here thinking like, damn. People expect so much. Like, I gotta constantly come with different looks, different this, different that. I can't even repeat nothing if I wanted to. The motherfucker gonna look at me crazy.
Right.
Like,
I can't repeat shit on a podcast, bitch.
it's just like you just held to
I've yet
such
to
a
re-wear some
high.
shit, and I ain't gonna be transparent. I ran out of clothes.
Bro. Me too.
I'm ready to wrap up this season because, bitch, I'm out of clothes, bitch. Like, please
dead
send me some
ass.
shit to the P.O. box.
That's the world we live in right now. It's so judgmental to the point where it's so stressful.
Right.
Because you gon' now it's such a standard that I have to uphold to that I got, and I'm constantly, of course, trying to see how I can make myself better. And I'm constantly want to give my people what they expect of me. But it's like, damn, this shit is low key mentally frustrating. It's depressing at times. Cause sometimes I don't know how I'm about to pay for this video next week, but I'm about to hustle up and figure it the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? People don't know. These people that do these things for me don't know what I'm going through. All they want to know is, bitch, I'm doing a service for you, so I'm expecting to get paid.
Right.
Like, they don't be caring what you going through.
They don't.
So,
Because she drunk up.
I'm drunk as fuck.
oh my God.
I don't want to drink anymore.
Hit it. Let's go.
Leave me alone, Sonny.
That's what the fuck we go through.
So this how I feel, right? I feel like it's a good ass topic. What, Millie?
I'm saying that is what we go through.
That's what we go through.
Okay. So I feel like this. I like that you said that we all this gonna be touchy, but I'm gonna be transparent. Just let me be transparent about social media real quick. I did on my last episode, but I feel like people didn't hear me enough.
Period. Tell them
Period.
again.
I'll tell y'all about five. I'll go 5 episodes talking about the same topic so you bitches hear me. Social media is not our friend for black people.
Right.
Y'all know, I ain't gonna lie, no matter how, I don't know if y'all seen, I didn't get 2,000 likes, 10,000 likes on Reels. I don't get paid for my non-reels.
Yeah, you don't.
I'm blocked.
You don't get paid for none of that.
TikTok, I'm on my last strike. One more video, I'm gone.
Not you living on life
You
on the
need to be making a
edge.
backup
This week,
right now.
y'all, look, I got a backup
Not you
already. I got a
living life
backup.
on the
I got
edge.
backup. Last week, y'all, I posted Black Men Need Love, Black Women Need Love.
Mm-hmm.
I have 50,000 followers on TikTok. Only 700 people was able to see it. You niggas put my shit at the end of people's pages because it said Black Men Need Love.
Yeah.
Crazy.
They do.
It opened my
And they
eyes to
do.
realize that, like, it's not fucking for us to win at this shit. Like, social media, Instagram looking at me ass like, this
Then
nigga
you
went
do
from
win,
having...
they gotta. It's like a puppet show. Like you have to do.
You gotta,
exactly.
you gotta be a coon.
Yeah.
You gotta be fucking a dancing ass nigga. Like, no, like, you looking at me come from 1,000 followers to 7,000 out of nowhere. This is in 1 month. But TikTok got me on my last strike. I mean, Instagram got me on my last strike. Everything getting striked. And it's not, you know what's not getting strike? When I'm saying, oh, this bitch gonna sell her pussy. Oh, this bitch gonna sell her dick. Oh, this bitch gonna do this shit. What's getting striked is Black people need love.
Yeah.
Oh, you're being bullying by saying one race. Black people deserve this. Oh, you're bullying. Every time I say something about black people, y'all,
That's because we didn't create the
it's getting
platform.
flagged.
Platform wasn't built for us.
It wasn't built for us.
So
at
then
all.
you look at these, then you will help. I don't know. I'm sure y'all deal with this. Then you look at these different accounts, blog posts, right? Repost your shit, no mention. Copying out your
No
logo.
getting deleted.
Not getting deleted. Posted 4 days ago. And they just not want to mention you. What is this gonna do for me, bitch? Ain't nobody watching this no more.
Ain't nobody
Crazy.
looking at the comments no more.
Nobody looking at the comments no more. So I feel like a lot of times I feel like social media, society, no matter how we think of it, right, it is not set up for us to win. I feel like a lot of times, right, before we wrap it up, I feel like a lot of times I want people to understand that, like I tried to say in my last episode, we are all we got.
Yeah.
So when I reach out to Milli, when I reach out to Sunni, I'm like, hey, bitch, come on the show, because, bitch, like, let's talk. Like, my show not just for black people. Yes, of course, it's not just for, like, I had the white girl on my show. I had the motherfucking the boy on my show, all that shit.
And
Like,
she
it's not
said,
just
she
white.
said, nigga,
Relax on her. Okay, because
I don't have to.
let her
She old enough to know.
She was saying nigga.
In the past.
In the past,
Exactly.
her whole entire past, black people you weren't supposed to say nigga. So
You
what
right.
part of her
You right.
past was it ever acceptable?
You're right.
She shouldn't have did.
Okay, so when I have her back, you gotta come over here. Cause I want to
We're
argue.
gonna let her know, baby. Don't you come for
Sunni
this
gonna be
saying
like, let me
nigga.
just watch. I ain't gotta be there. So let me just watch. Sunni want to see the argument.
It's not
You
even
been
that. I
saying
just want to
something I
see.
do.
I just want to see if she bold enough, cause bitch.
I feel like, okay, not talk about the episode. I feel like
you
what
a whole
happened,
nother
y'all.
I wasn't here for
When she was here, I didn't have intern and shit. I feel like she was bold because, like, if you peep, I zoomed. The girl had left the room. She waited till the black girl left the room, and she finally started talking freely. It was just me and her. Nobody else in the room. That black girl had left.
So
I
she
feel-
know.
She know better.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
That's being self-aware. And I mean, let me not say this in front of this black girl. That's being self-aware.
That's being self-aware.
You flexed her too. You finna go watch it tonight. She finna go find seemingly.
You can, yeah.
She this whole Madison. Everybody this whole like, what that white bitch is?
No, dead ass, cause cause it's some people like I get it. Like it's certain Spanish people who are raised with black people who feel as though.
I don't like it. Cardi B, she said nigga.
Time out. Okay, I'm gonna be transparent before, cause she wanna come on my show, but I wanna ask y'all a question, cause it's just fine. I have a coworker who's Mexican, Hispanic, I don't give a fuck, but she be saying nigga. And it bothers me. It truly does. But I don't know how to tell her. I don't know how to tell her. Like, can you
You
stop
need
saying
to
that
tell
around
her
me?
that wasn't, you didn't fight to get that word taken from you.
It
That's the
bothers
only
me,
thing we have.
But we work together. It's like, damn, bitch. Like, that's going to start something.
She said it was like, this nigga came here. I'm like, okay, you can say that when you around whoever you want to say, but when you're around me, you just need to respect me and let you know.
Yeah, I think that there needs to be respect when you around other people. I get it, whatever you say when you amongst you and your people.
Yeah, like,
But when you know how heavy that word is to a culture, I think it is this disrespectful.
And it's the
my
only
first-
thing we got as black people. That's the only thing
Like I
we
said,
have.
yeah, that's my first
And
time ever
the fact that we could, as a culture, change it to something that all these cultures want to say, it's really some powerful shit. Cause
And
you
that's why I
got
don't
all these
accept it.
motherfuckers out here want to say the word so damn bad because of how influential we are as a culture.
And
Think
we
about
took
it.
that shit back. And all races have racial slurs. So I feel like if you want to use a racial slur as a slang, do what's your racial. Hispanics have racial slurs. White people have racial slurs.
What's the racial slur from? What's the Hispanic racial slur? It's
Is it a wetback?
It's wetback.
Oh.
Is there?
Yeah.
Or cracker, wetback. Like you ain't your white homeboy down the street is not calling up to his white boy to my hey, what's up, cracker?
Yeah, what's up?
No,
Like,
it's something else.
Just be cool.
Cholo.
It's
Cholo. That's the word. Cholo. I was like, damn, it's not wetback. It's cholo. They don't like cholo.
They say vato a lot too.
Vato and cholo,
Yeah, vato
bitch.
and cholo.
So,
But it's like just vibe out with that.
Yeah.
Cause everybody don't
Like,
look
if you
at
want to call somebody a nigga, say that's fucking cholo.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't gonna lie, if I'm talking about a white nigga, now that nigga piss me off. Like, like I'ma still say nigga. Like, it's just that's how you know when I say it doesn't mean to attack. It's just like, bitch, that's just the word I say. But when you say nigga, you mean nigga.
Yeah, you do.
Like, yeah, nigga.
You don't understand.
So I'm talking about,
You wasn't, yeah.
So,
You don't
okay,
even have to explain. Our people went through it enough. That's enough explanation.
Period.
Don't say it.
Period. So, well, you got any questions for me, y'all, before I give y'all your voice? Okay, I didn't even explain to y'all. I don't think I went over there with y'all. But the voicemails, basically, people leave me voicemails with different things they want to ask about. But do you have any questions for me if I do the voicemail with y'all?
I do.
What's up?
What I say? I pretend like I'm on a voicemail now?
No, just ask me a question. We were here, bitch. We're here, bitch. I
Okay,
see
so
you,
my
bitch.
question is, how do you deal with with like guests on a show whose opinion irritates you? Like how are you able?
Let me ask you.
Because I would have been irritated with that white girl.
I'm looking at y'all because I want a safe zone. Y'all my safe zone. It's like, I'm sorry I'm gonna get on y'all nerves by looking at y'all my safe zone. It's hard
I know
to
it is.
sit here. And let me not use the white girl. There's been times people say very much homophobic shit next to me. And I gotta sit here and like.
And that's what we should have talked about.
Right? Let me talk about. We're not done, bitch. We're just talking. I'm just giving you opportunity. We not rapping. We rapping it up, but we ain't gotta wrap it up. We ain't nobody forcing to do shit. There's a time where there was a female that said to me on the show, she said, you too gay for me.
What's too gay?
And I had to sit there and be like, I'm talking to a friend, I'm like, let's just take a shot, bitch. Let's take a shot. But now in my head, I'm like, oh, this bitch done pissed me off. Like it made it awkward, right? And I looked back at the video, I'm like, oh, I did good by hiding, right? But me being transparent, I could finally say, right? It's been multiple times on this podcast, I've been offended.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to do. I don't know how to sit through it. So what I do, I shut up.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
but
you
let me be
learning
honest
and
with you.
growing.
I'm a host. of the show.
That's what I'm saying.
I
You
gotta
signed
shut up.
Yeah.
If somebody offend you, you could say they offended you.
Right.
You could talk your shit. It's been sometimes people say, hey, it's been, Ari came on my shit. Ari came on my shit last week, said, well, my bitch coming to this house saying she's single. She said she was offended. I can't say that. I gotta sit here and act like, and suck it up. So that's probably why I said earlier when I was saying, I was like, I have my moments where I melt down, low-key, because I can't tell you, like, you offended me. Like, I got to sit there and act like, oh, it's okay, bitch. Like, knowing damn well, like, I'm battling with mental health, bitch, and this shit's triggering me, bitch. Like,
you talking shit,
just
bitch.
triggered,
so how I deal with that shit is I realize at that moment, like, that's them, not me.
Yeah.
And I realized this when I call my fans the group chat. When the group chat realized they get in the comments, I realized at that moment they know who I am as a person now. They done watch every episode. They know I'm still healing. I've never gotten this podcast and act like I'm a popping ass bitch. I ain't never pulled that card because bitch, that ain't me. Bitch, I still gotta pay the fee to get inside of a club if I gotta pay. I still gotta pay for a section, bitch. I don't get booked to go to a club, bitch. And when I get booked to go to a club, I'm gonna let you hoes know firsthand. I got booked, y'all. I want y'all to watch my come up with me. So I'm still learning. I'm still human. I still have emotions. I'm still battling. I'm not perfect.
Nobody's
Y'all
going
not
knowing
perfect.
everything.
So this even with y'all brands, I want y'all to know all three of us on this platform. I know all of us got platforms. We not perfect.
We're not perfect.
At all.
Stop
We
trying
not.
to crucify us.
Nobody perfect.
And stop trying to make me look.
It's impossible to be perfect. Because right and wrong is different for each individual.
Yeah.
So in order to be perfect, you have to please every single human on
Facts.
earth, and that's impossible.
Facts as fuck. Question? You got a question or no? It's okay. You don't have
Who
to.
is your ideal person to interview?
Ooh. Nicki Minaj.
Oh, that's that's gonna be a good one.
Man, that bitch can barely get out. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm gonna let y'all know, man, the hat came out, man. I love Nicki Minaj. Like,
We all do. She's great.
man,
It's mandatory.
Man, I'm really about to cry. Like when I really, I'm gonna ask y'all the same question for y'all. So think about in y'all head, like who is your ideal feature or who your ideal collab? When I think about Nicki Minaj being next to me and talking to me on this motherfucking show or a song, whatever the fuck, but I'm thinking about a show. Fuck a song. I'm thinking about a show with her. Y'all, you know the first question I probably ask her is will you be my mom?
Oh, will you be my
Like,
mom?
I love her so much. Like I'm getting my eyes getting water right now. Like y'all, like let me tell you something. Let me tell you when I knew I was gay. It was middle school. I was in 7th or 8th grade. It was 7th grade because somebody was older than me. 7th grade. I knew I was gay. Itty Bitty came out. And I said, oh, that's hot.
And the Barbs reunited.
And I said, oh, I was on a plane with the wine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't give a fuck, bitch. I was ready to wave the flag, bitch. Cause, bitch, hold on. You can't give it to them dry like that. You gotta get that shit wet for they come out. Come out like, so I'm letting y'all know to y'all face. Hey, group chat. Tag that girl. Let her know.
Tag Nicki.
Nag Nicki Minaj. Y'all ain't gonna lie. I'm letting y'all know to y'all face. I know y'all don't know me like that, but when y'all see, I'm crying because y'all understand. Like, I've never asked that question, y'all. Like, I really love that woman. Like, that helped. Like, I ain't gonna lie. That woman helped me, like, sexuality, all that shit. Like, that helped. That woman helped me when I do music. Like, that woman, like, I'm at the studio, right? I'm telling the nigga I'm doing music. I'm like, nah, I don't ever want to have a ghost rapper because, bitch, like, Nicki Minaj write all her shit. He said, you believe that shit for real? I don't care. That's what I believe. That's what I'm gonna do it on, bitch.
Okay, that's what I believe.
I write all my own shit. Like, I'm in this her, like, I truly love that woman. She got attacked for just being herself. She got attacked for vocalizing shit that women need to hear. Like, y'all, if I do an interview with that woman,
Right.
It's okay, right?
bitch,
Please.
that's gonna be a
We
live
deserve to go, 'cause
episode.
we just- I just
God,
manifested that.
Who she gonna be like? Who these
Put
people
that
is?
out
I'm
there.
alive, but like all interns.
Right.
They all work here, bitch.
Bitch, and I'm gonna bust out rapping soon as she go on break.
Hello, Nikki. How you doing? My name is Millibucks Sunni. Oh God, like
ready for her to play.
no bullshit, but like I'm letting y'all know, like
We
transparent, y'all like it really is. It's
And that's why she inspirational to know the effect and the power that she got.
Her
on
name.
and I'm gonna let her know like it's not just for like music people. Like, bitch, I'm a podcaster saying like, bitch, like I need you. Like,
Right.
I don't want to talk about. And nigga, when you come, I don't want to talk about your baby.
said, nigga, when you
I don't
come.
wanna,
Yeah,
she
speak
coming,
into
bitch. I'm
existence.
manifesting.
She coming.
I don't want to talk about your baby. I don't want to talk about your husband. I don't want to talk about none of the drama shit, bitch. I just want to know, like, I feel like I feel like even the Joe Budden interviews, Nikki, like how y'all saw today, I just want to talk to you, bitch. Like,
Let's
do
see
you
what
like
you got
spaghetti
going
or
on,
not,
right?
bitch?
Right.
Like,
Let's get to
like,
really
do you
know
like
Nikki.
Church's chicken or Popeye's chicken, bitch? Like, I feel like that's my thing. So I feel like, yeah, like.
Do you eat crawfish, bitch?
Do you eat crawfish, bitch?
Like,
We
I
never
don't know.
all this shit I be telling you, do you eat crawfish, bitch?
Never seen her eating a crawfish.
That's what I'm saying. No, really, shit, do she? Like, so that's how I feel. So my question to y'all is like, who is the one person like you feel like I don't fangirl over no celebrity? It's been hella people in this room that I could fangirl, but I never fangirl. Who y'all think y'all may be like? Nicki Minaj, I'm a probably fangirl. I'm gonna need my interns to help me pick yourself up, boy. Like, who y'all think I may fangirl over? Cause like they really motivated you that much.
Lauryn
Cause my
Hill.
shit is Lauryn Hill for sure.
It, like, I really fuck with Drake, but I think that I'll be stiff with that nigga because like I need him to know like
It's
this
business.
what it is. I ain't fanning.
Facts.
But Lauren, I'm fanning.
Right.
I'm probably gonna
Gonna
kneel
pass
to
out.
my knees like Nicki did, bitch.
Gonna
'Cause
pass
she's
out.
the reason why I do what I do.
Facts. Milli.
It's like I have different.
Your shit, Yo Gotti.
It's Yo Gotti, but it's like I have
Yo
different.
Gotti.
I have different lanes of motivation. Cause Nipsey motivate me because he didn't change his image for mainstream.
Facts.
That's what you entertain who you want to. He entertained the people who loved him.
Facts.
He didn't change, and he was able to still, make a way and keep his fan
Facts.
base, do all that. So he motivate me as far as being myself and not having to change and just paying attention to who paying attention to me. Not trying to do what society do, all that. But as far as music wise, definitely Yo Gotti. Well, Nicki Minaj, that's just, I feel like you don't, that's just for everybody. That's just, I feel like that's mandatory for everybody. It's just Nicki the queen, but
Yeah.
I was more of a male. I was more influenced by like male
Okay,
rappers.
so not to do that, but it's not the narrative we're going with, but I love that bitch so much, and I feel like I've never been able to talk to nobody about it. Like, y'all, like I really feel like I can
Everybody
say
loves
it.
her.
Everybody loves Nicki. What?
I'm gonna say this. Nicki Minaj is that girl for me. She is that expectation for me. When I made music, when I still make music, I still keep her in mind. Like,
Yep.
how would Nicki change up her flow here? How would she do this switch different? How would she switch different here? Like, how would she do shit? I don't give a fuck. I'm talking to niggas. I'm talking to men at the studio, and I'm happy I'm a gay male because, bitch, I'm talking to straight men in the studio, letting them know, like, nah, bitch, I want my shit to sound like this because this how she would have that shit and this how Shavar got with that shit. So I feel like there's as far as y'all being an artist and things like that, right? I feel like this. I'm praying, right? How y'all speaking now, right? Because I feel like a lot of people gonna go back and see this shit in the future no matter how y'all may pop next week. Baby, please don't go the route, and we know we've seen it. Don't go the route of Nikki popping today and tomorrow is this person popping. Fuck Nikki. Don't do that.
It's impossible to do that.
I don't think I could ever say fuck anybody in this industry. It's just
me
like,
either.
who am I to say that?
Take somebody
it's
else's
the
stuff
audacity of the entitlement that human beings have on other people. It's crazy.
Wait, how we feel about this? We'll wrap it up. Let's ask y'all a juicy question. I ain't never did a juicy question. Let me ask y'all a juicy question. I wish I had nails. I come on nails today. Okay, do y'all feel like Nikki would owe you a feature like everybody else feel like?
Hell no.
Definitely not.
That shit is weird as fuck to think anybody owe anybody
That's like me
shit.
saying, Sunny, you owe me a feature tomorrow because you on my show. Milli, you owe me a feature tomorrow because you on my show. Y'all don't owe me shit.
That is crazy.
Like,
That's some
nothing.
entitlement shit right there.
But that's
Facts.
on her power. The fact that people feel like that feature is when they made it. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's a good influence. That's
And it's great to be
self-empowerment as fuck.
heard and human and express those feelings. You know what I'm saying? But for you to sit there and try to downplay someone else's
Like you
situation
entitled,
because
deserve it.
exactly because you feel like you deserve something. For one, is a no, and for two, what's for you is for you. Like all you can do is plant the seed, and however else it grows, it's not on your hands. Like
And then for the most
Period.
part, people, Nicki influential, but you're never going to be the next Nicki. So it's like you either going to use her influence to better yourself to be the next you. You can't be that. You could be inspired, but you can't be that inspired to where you feel like you can duplicate what's already being set in stone. It's never going to be another Nicki. You can use her situation and her growth and her what she went through and stuff to be the best person and better yourself, but you're never going to be next. So it's like, what do they be saying when they want the verses? Like, what you
I
feel like
don't
you gonna
know.
be Nicki Jr. or
You know what's crazy?
or none of
I
that?
genuinely feel like there's nobody I can say it. You can't say it. So y'all can ignore me. You ignore me. Choose to ignore me. 100% I get it. There's nobody right now that I feel like is maybe Doja Cat. Ain't nobody getting close right now.
I mean, lyrical
nobody-
nobody
ain't
getting
nobody-
close,
ain't nobody-
but
ain't nobody
I
dropping-
think Cardi set her own lane.
Yeah, Cardi definitely set her
Yeah.
own lane. I
Yeah,
think
her
she
own
did.
lane.
They're two different
Home
rappers.
Yeah.
lane. Cute.
But
Like-
it's because Cardi is from, you gotta understand, Cardi from New York. She never gave Barb. She was growing up, because
Yeah.
Nicki was that girl for us around the world. She was the feminine energy that we needed. But growing up in New York, I feel like for Cardi, Nicki was just somebody from New York. She never even gave Barb, actually. Her personality, none of that gave Barb. So I feel like they are able to be in two separate lanes. Everybody else coming up at a time where it's like,
They
Nicki
clearly
had
are
to
influential.
influence-
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like this. I'm gonna give y'all motivation. When y'all get up there, don't let that two shit side y'all.
Yeah,
Baby,
I ain't like
work
that.
with both. Work with both. Work with both. That's
Yeah.
like working with bloods in the crib, bitch. Work
Right.
with the blood in the crib,
I don't
bitch.
do
Bitch, I'm
none of
going
that.
straight
All right,
naked,
y'all.
bitch.
Let
I'm
me
going
get a
both.
motherfucking voicemail before we
All
wrap
of
it
that.
up.
It doesn't make no
So
sense.
I let my group chat people leave me voicemail. I don't call y'all fans, I call y'all group chat, right?
group chat.
I don't listen to the group chat before they call, so this may be some other wild shit. I'm sorry. Not the alarm going off at the last minute. That's how we know we're finna wrap it up.
I always have
Ooh,
an alarm.
come on,
Let's
baby.
get it.
That's hilarious. I'm so sorry.
Here we go.
Okay, listen.
Why you so motherfucking gay, cuz? Why is you gay? Like, you got my kids on this shit, cuz. Like, why the fuck you got my kids on this shit, bitch ass nigga? You bitch? Cuz, son, why he gay? When I see you old ass nigga, cuz, I'ma slap the fuck out you gay ass bitch. You
You
gay ass
taking it
bitch.
personal.
You gay bitch. You faggot
Who the fuck
ass
is this?
Girl, hold on.
Sexuality.
Hold on. Let me let you know. I have to say this.
Hey, let me answer the
As
question
you
for
saw
you.
my you want to go. You got it. This your show. Go.
For one, you can't offend nobody's sexuality when you, because I feel like straight people always offend sexuality like they the best role
First of
models of what love and respect is.
you called and left a voicemail.
Yeah. So you super interested
Super
in what he got
interested.
going on, and everybody here been around long enough to know the sexualities exist. So at this point, you're choosing to be offended because ain't nobody
Exactly.
even ask you for your opinion or to ask what somebody doing in their bedroom. Because at the end of the day, nobody's perfect. We can offend
Exactly.
straight people all we want. Everybody can be offended because nobody's perfect. So it's like worry about you and worry about your sexuality. And if you're not gay, what are you worrying about? I hate when they feel like hate is going to delete it. Hate is not going to make people turn straight. Hate is not gonna. Hate don't cure. It's not a cure for anything.
I don't understand people, bro. Like,
Right.
exactly.
And I feel like they always use the kids as an example, but I feel like
You hurt him with the kids. You got
Yeah,
kids
you
back
got the
there.
kids
like,
You got the kids in the.
But once you an adult and you know this sexuality isn't going nowhere, it's better to teach the kids.
Let me say this real quick. Let me start scaring motherfuckers. For you motherfuckers that keep leaving voicemails on my fucking thing with some ignorant shit, I'ma start putting your phone number below.
Right.
Cause what y'all didn't realize the platform has grown.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So this the nigga that
Yeah.
let me actually help y'all real quick. 901 752 982 is a homophobic male.
Yeah.
And he called me saying that I'm gating the bitch. Call him.
And make his child.
And make children think the same way. Good night, y'all. Thank you for coming to the After Zarty podcast. I appreciate y'all for tapping in on this Thursday motherfucking night. What's y'all Instagram names?
You already know what it is. It's your girl, Sunnitharapper. Make sure you follow me at SUNNITHARAPPER.
Period.
And I'm Millibucks, MILLIBUCKS_. Fuck with your girl.
Good night, y'all. Y'all had a good time. Y'all enjoyed
Had a good
yourself.
time, period.
Appreciate y'all. Bye.
Go out to the DJ. This a song you finna play. Let me grab that mic. Oh, I'm feeling right. Ain't no worries, ain't no stress tonight. We a little drunk, so be polite. Staring at me, oh, what a light. I guess you got some stage fright. So DJ, turn these lights on low. Come and meet me on the dance floor. Play something nice and slow. So DJ, turn these lights on low. Come and meet me on the dance floor. Play something nice and slow. We gon' go all night. We gon' go all night. Don't care, we do it right. Who cares, we do it right. We gon' live our life. We gon' live our life. I ain't no sleep tonight. I ain't no sleep tonight. We gon' go all night. We gon' go all night. Don't care, we do it right. Who cares, we do it right. We gon' live our life. We gon' live our life. I ain't no sleep tonight. I ain't no sleep tonight. So now I got you on the dance floor. And you feeling yourself, you trying to let me know what you all about. Trying to figure me out. Talking about you on the 19 at 69. The club closed at 2. Ain't leaving my friends for you. What you really trying to do? Not really good at taboo. Dancing for too long. It's bouncing like ping pong. So before the night ain't wrong, better make a move on this song. So DJ, turn these lights on low. Come and meet me on the dance floor. Play something nice and slow. So DJ, turn these lights on low. Come and meet me on the dance floor. Play something nice and slow. We gon' go all night. We gon' go all night. Don't care, we do it right. Who cares, we do it right. We gon' live our life. We gon' live our life. I ain't no sleep tonight. I ain't no sleep tonight. We gon' go all night. We gon' go all night. Don't care, we do it right. Who cares, we do it